Printify's personalisation option has been an absolute game changer for my Etsy store. In this video, I'm going to show you my analytics from personalised listings, how I set them up, and the benefits and cons of using personalised listings on Etsy. So Etsy is a great place to sell personalised items because, as we know, Etsy is primarily a marketplace for gifts, and personalised items make for a great gift. Not only that, but people are often more inclined to pay a higher price for personalised items because it means something to them. Printify have made selling personalised items incredibly easy with their personalisation feature. All you have to do when you're creating a new listing is select the personalisation box and put in a few details. And then when you get an order on Etsy, you have to manually approve each order on Printify and upload a new design based on what it is that the customer wants. Some of the most profitable print-on-demand personalised items to sell are things like t-shirts, mugs, wall art, but to be honest, the possibilities with Printify are endless, and you've just got to get creative and think, what is it that people would want to personalise as a gift? However, like with anything, of course, there are some issues with personalised listings. One of the biggest issues I've found when selling personalised listings is buyers not filling in the necessary fields for me to fulfil the order. And this essentially causes a little bit of a delay in the shipping time and processing time of an order. So for my personalised listings, I require a buyer to select a font, a colour, and a slogan that they want to add on to the design. Sometimes the buyer will simply just buy the listing and not give me any information whatsoever. This then obviously leads to delays because I've got to chase the buyer up, ask them what it is they want, and then make that design and upload it onto Printify. So this can obviously affect your shipping time and your processing time of an order, which can cause you to lose your fast shipping badge on your Etsy profile. So if you are selling personalised listings, I'd maybe just increase your processing time from 1 day to 3 days, just to give you that bit of leeway, so you can keep the star seller badge on your Etsy profile. Another downside with personalised listings is obviously they do require more work than your standard run-of-the-mill print-on-demand design. That is because every time you get an order, obviously, like I say, you've got to manually make it and submit it. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing because it gives you the opportunity to learn new design skills, be more hands-on with your business, and I find when I'm more active in my business, I'm getting new ideas constantly, I'm making more money, and I'm growing faster. A lot of people do see print on demand as kind of a set and forget business, but the truth is, if you're more active on it, you're working on it day to day, you'll see better results. Okay, so moving on to the analytics from my 2 personalised listings on Etsy. So you can see here are the analytics. I've sold the top one 77 times, £1,400 in revenue. I've sold the bottom one 16 times, £300 in revenue. So that's over $2,000 in revenue, and then $1,000-ish profit for these 2 listings when you subtract the production costs, the shipping, and the Etsy fees, of course. So they've been listed since the 1st of December. So they've been listed about 3.5 months, and yeah, these are the results. So not a crazy amount of profit from, but you've got to remember it is just 2 listings. And the good thing about these is I can take what's working from these personalised listings and make more personalised listings. So if I had 7 to 10 listings all doing this well, that's pretty much a full-time monthly wage. So experimenting more with what's worked inside of these personalised listings is something I want to do going forward. I've just been a little bit busy this month and last month, as you've probably seen if you watched last week's video where I had one of my record months inside my print-on-demand store. These personalised listings have also been really good for me because essentially if a customer submits an idea and that idea is something that I think will work well as an evergreen product, I can then turn that personalised listing, tweak it a little bit, and then turn it into an evergreen product. So while I've only got 2 personalised listings, the sales that I've got from these personalised listings have helped grow my catalogue and create evergreen products. Now, before I go on showing you how I set my personalised listings up, I just want to quickly show you the Skool community that I've been working on the last couple of months. So if you go in the Classroom tab, it's basically full of modules, and then inside the modules are lessons, and it includes absolutely everything I know when it comes to starting, setting up and scaling a print-on-demand business. Whether you want to do it on Etsy or Shopify, this community has it all. So if you'd like to join that, I'll leave a link in the description of this video. So this is essentially how I create my personalised listings. Now, I'm not going to show you my actual live personalised listings on Etsy, just to avoid them being copied. So I've made this mock-up listing, which follows the same practices as my other listings. So I'll make essentially a core design where the customer can change a few details. So in this instance, they can put their pet's image on a mug, change the background colour and change the text. And this is what I'll use as a thumbnail image. So they can see what can be personalised and they can see that it's a quick turnaround of 24 hours. Obviously you can put this at 48 hours or you can not include it, completely up to you and depends on your processing times. Next, I'll do a mock-up of another animal, showing how it can be used in a different colour. Next, I'll show the colour options. So this is the colour of the background. So here it's blue, but I'll basically ask the customer to put a number in and then I can select that background colour for the mug. And then moving on, I've got the font. So I'm offering 9 different fonts to use on the mug. Got choose a mug colour. Again, 9 different colours. And then I've put all pets welcome, so that just expands your target audience a little bit. Because obviously in the thumbnail, I've just got a cat, but I've made it clear in the listing that you can submit any pet and that is okay. Moving on, I've got key details of the design. So as you can see here, if I zoom in a little bit, this is the original image and then I've kind of added a little oil painting effect on Photoshop. So I think that just helps differentiate your listing from other people's listing by adding a little filter on the photo. Moving on, I've got a how to order bit. So I think this is essential if you're doing personalised listings because, you know, it kind of reduces the amount of time that you're going to spend on customer service if you're telling the customer exactly what to do. Moving on, I've got a correct photo to add and a wrong photo to add. So good lighting, no shadows, high quality, eye level. And then a bad photo would be uneven lighting, blurry, low resolution, or a bad angle. And then finally, I'll just include another mock-up image of another animal in another colour. So that is essentially how I set my personalised listings up. I'll have a template design and then I'll change a few things within that design. I think that works best because if you've got a pre-made template, you basically just have to drag and drop, alter it a little bit, and then you've got a personalised design for that customer. And that is how personalised listings have helped grow my Etsy store. I do plan to experiment with personalised listings more going forward, seeing what I can do and just overall expanding my catalogue on Etsy. I hope you found this video valuable, and if you've got any experience with personalised listings, let me know how that's gone for you in the comment section, and I'll see you next week.